Engaging stakeholders. When you have your compelling key messages, narrative, and tactics, you are ready to start engagement through coalition and collaboration with partners. Direct and indirect outreach to the decision maker and main audiences. Engage those stakeholders who can positively influence your advocacy outcome and minimize the influence of stakeholders against the change you want to achieve. Use an advocacy brief to present your narrative and how UNHCR wants to frame an issue. Rely on a multifunctional team and external allies to review it. You can reach key achievements when all stakeholders are engaged through structured conversations. One key achievement is that influential stakeholders have a common understanding of the problem. Another is that influential stakeholders with neutral position are willing to leverage influence to get the decision makers to act. A third is that stakeholders with interest and neutral positions raise concerns with decision makers in a coordinated way. A fourth is that technical and political advisors of decision makers are engaged in presenting the problem, suggesting solutions. Finally, decision makers themselves are engaged to present the problem and recommend solutions. But how can you engage the different stakeholders? The main form of engagement is direct engagement. Highest level representations involve the representative, but of course, all UNHCR staff undertake meetings and activities with key decision makers at various levels. If you find yourself engaging with a potential decision maker, be as clear as possible on who you are meeting, what level, what is their experience, position, and role. Your key messages adapted to this decision maker. Roles and responsibilities in the discussion. What will you ask them to do on the issue? How can you maintain the dialogue? You can also engage indirectly. If you don't have direct access to the decision maker, use a chain of influence involving the intermediate audiences between you and the decision maker. Make sure that your advocacy outcomes are owned by the diverse groups. Yet another form of engagement is collaborative advocacy. How is that done? Don't assume that all organizations working together on the same issue have a common understanding of the problem and solutions. Initially, reach out to like-minded organizations and individuals. Seek collaborative advocacy to ensure that the actors speak one voice. The coalition shares existing analysis and relationships, and allies leverage the strengths of critical outsiders and solutions-oriented insiders. Also, it is important to familiarize yourself with the motivation, pressure, and constraints of the NGOs you work with. Once the issue has been taken on by others, in order not to lose the message, make sure the message is passed undiluted. You coordinate with partners. The message is conveyed in the right way. We must work in a complementary manner and respect this diversity. Finally, always remember to keep our partners informed and engaged. To learn more about engaging stakeholders, please go to the UNHCR Advocacy Toolkit.